We have a special organization called Special Operations Wounded Warrior. We take guys hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, family retreats, and all kinds of myriad of other things that we do with them. Well, every year we have this event. We call it Taking Bacon, and to hunt hogs with knives. When you put smiles on people's faces and you change their lives, that's what hunting can do. That's what the Brotherhood can do. Welcome back to another episode of Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. I'm the host, Ron Bellin, call sign Reaper01. Now we do many hunts throughout the year, but the ones that are most satisfying are the ones where we do charity events, especially for our veterans. We have a special organization called Special Operations Wounded Warrior. Now Soww Charity is a great organization. We take guys hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, family retreats, and all kinds of myriad of other things that we do with them. Now it's a 501c3, which means it's a full-blown charity. I, Ron Bellin, am on the board of directors, and I'm very honored to be on the board of directors. Now nobody on the board of directors takes one penny or one dime. Nobody's paid. It's completely 100% voluntary. So every year we have this event. We call it Taking Bacon. Now Taking Bacon, its inception was a couple guys sitting around a campfire at a hunting club and said, hey, let's get some guys out here who have been wounded in combat and let's let them come out and do some hunting. We have these charity hunts at Reaper Outdoors, not to promote ourselves. It's to promote these charities. I am more than willing to give and give and give to charities that are worthy of it. And Soww Charity is definitely worthy of it. So with Soww, let's go down to North Carolina and let's see the action on what happens down there. You know, we have some great volunteers that come in and they help set up the camp. From food, showers, sleeping facilities, the whole 9 yards.
There you go.
Now there's a big team of people, and I would say at least every time we go down there and we do the Taking Bacon event, it is 100+ people that volunteer for 8 to 10 hunters. And it's amazing how these guys come together. We're out there hunting hogs and we're using knives, and in order to do that, you need dogs. So we have these volunteers all over South Carolina and North Carolina that bring their dogs in. The support structure that we get is amazing. The board of directors is made up of veterans, it's made of SF guys, SEALs, and civilians, which I like to call, again, patriots. And all kinds and makes of people that come in just to support the tip of the spear, which is our special forces who've been wounded in combat or injured in any kind of action or injured in training. The people we encounter at Soww is just, it's amazing. We go out and we have this guy, his name's Willie, and Willie was a ranger and he actually just became the command sergeant major of one of the battalions. Willie's a great guy, many tours over in Afghanistan and Iraq. It's Willie's turn to stick a hog. We go run after the hog. Willie actually tackles the hog and rolls around with it and stabs it. I thought for sure he was going to stab himself. What do you think, my friend?
Good times. A little adrenaline rush.
Yeah?
Chase the pig down.
And a couple months later, Willie was actually in a parade, and they had all the veterans on this platform, which was a trailer. And when the trailer went over this railroad, they had people that were in wheelchairs and everything else. A train was actually coming, and the train hit the trailer. And Willie died that day. Willie actually was throwing people off that float. He was throwing guys in wheelchairs. He's throwing him off, and he actually grabbed his wife and threw his wife off and saved his wife's life and others. His last man standing just didn't clear it. So Willie died that day. We're all very saddened by it, but Willie was a great man, great warrior. We'll always remember Willie. We love Willie. And you know, Willie was a great man, great leader, great warrior, great American, great family man. And you know, he was a hero on the battlefield, and he was a hero here at home. And people are alive today because of Willie.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal 1 Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWCharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Concrete Inc. Turn your concrete floor into a masterpiece. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. And Miltac Knives. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal 1 Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. And Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and Patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other. The Reaper team has a strong passion when it comes to giving back to the community, especially the community of our wounded warriors. Today, the team has joined up with Soww, Special Operations Wounded Warrior, here in the swamps of North Carolina. The next few days, Ron and the crew will be guiding some wounded warriors on some unforgettable and wild hunts.
At Reaper, we don't pick a ton of charities. We spearhead a few. You know, there's so many good charities out there, but you know, we at Reaper Outdoors really support Soww 100% fully.
That thing right there, put a run on for money. He's only about 40 yards into the bush, but
every year we've gone back, we've always met that one or two people that just stick in your mind for forever, and they become really good friends, lifetime friends. The next time we ran into Bo. Bo is a great man. He was a Navy SEAL, was one of my teammates, missing both legs. Bo had just undergone surgery a week prior to taking bacon, and we really didn't think he'd be able to come down there. But oh no, Bo said, I'm coming down, I'm doing this. And his buddy Chris, who was actually blown up with him, because they were both blown up in Afghanistan, they said, we're coming down, it doesn't matter what's happening. He still had staples in his legs. So what do you know, the dogs got another hog, and it was back in the swamp. When it was back in the swamp, we couldn't get a vehicle back there. So Bo actually got on Chris's shoulders. Chris carried Bo about 400 yards back through the woods. Now remember, Chris was blown up with him, and these are brothers that shared the same experience. And Bo's on his back, and they're going at it, and they're getting there, and as Chris gets closer, he's not giving up, and I'm literally saying, you want me to take him? He's like, no, I got this. And then later, you know, just before he got there, he's like, yeah, let's share this weight. So Bo's a big dude, man. And I put Bo up on my shoulders, carried him to the hog, down he went, boom, stabbed the hog, got a great hog there, and it was an awesome experience. Forget the hog, it was the experience. He sat there, smiled ear to ear, and you know what he said when he was done? Let's get another one. We're like, okay. Bo, congratulations.
Thank you.
How was it, my man?
It was a blast, tough getting back in here, hanging on to the guys. They did a good job carrying me. We got back here, they had the hog down, pulled out the knife, and went in like butter.
Well, that's why we're here, man. We're here for you.
When you put smiles on people's faces and you change their lives, that's what hunting can do. That's what the Brotherhood can do. These are the kind of people that we meet each and every day, especially when we're doing our events throughout the whole United States with Soww. So, you know, take advantage of supporting us anytime you can. Now, after this break, I'm going to talk about another friend of mine, Bobby Dove, and you don't want to miss this one.
Well, this is the first time that I've actually worn the 1791 leather holster. It feels very, very comfortable, and the quality of work is outstanding. Double stitching the whole way through, and it's even reinforced on the front end where you need it so it holds its shape and form. You see the whole holster and everything moving? That means it's snug in there. It's not working its way out. This is a holster that I'm going to use on my hunts.
Reaper Ammunition and Lehigh Defense have teamed up to provide the latest technology in ammunition. Lead-free Lehigh projectile stability, accuracy. This ammo penetrates hide and bone, expands upon hitting wet tissue, maintains max energy in cavity, shuts down the central nervous system, maintains 60% of bullet weight for exit. Control your chaos, collect your kill. Reaper Outdoors Ammunition. This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal 1 Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and Patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
All the hunters are out right now with our man Jerry. As we're trying to catch up to them, we got hogs around us and other dogs. So this is a Reaper hunt right now. Hopefully those dogs get on and we get Reaper 03 a stick.
Another good friend of mine that I met through Soww was Bobby Dove. He was a Special Forces medic who got blown up in Afghanistan. I mean, he was taking a motorcycle to a strategic location and he got blown up, missing one leg and he's missing half an arm. Bobby Dove came back to the States and was told that, you know, he'd never be able to have kids again. You know, he's missing an arm, you know, below his elbow. He's missing, he only has 4 inches of his femur, and he'd never be able to golf again and all this stuff. Well, you can't hold a man like Bobby Dove back. You can't hold many veterans back at all, because Bobby got back and the first thing he did is start working out. He started, you know, doing his physical therapy, and he's like, I want to go hunting, because he's a big time hunter. We got him out there on this one particular hunt, and he had to walk through the swamp with a prosthetic. And that prosthetic, I kid you not, turns 360 degrees around. It flips upside down. So we're out there, we're going through the swamp, and every time he'd fall down, he would literally not ask for help. And I was behind him, another good friend of ours was in front of him, paving the way, but we'd pick him up if we needed to. And a lot of times he'd just pick himself up. He got in there, got a hog, and he was one of the happiest cats alive.
Twist, twist, twist. In and out a little bit. And let it out.
You know, we're all tearing up, we're all laughing, we're all hooking and joking. We just had a great time because Bobby was successful. Not just because he killed a hog. He was successful and succeeding on getting himself through that swamp to the hog and getting out afterwards. So, you know, that was an accomplishment that many people don't get the opportunity to do. Thanks, Bobby. I know you're watching this show, and thanks for making me tear up again. And actually, tears are good. Tears make you, you know, clean the eye out, you know, I like to say. Great news with Bobby. Bobby actually has a little baby boy, and we just found out here about 2 weeks ago that Bobby's wife is pregnant once again. So the doctors were wrong. His plumbing works 100%, and he's got offspring coming, and that's great because he's bringing good genetics into this nation and into this world. And Bobby's a great father, and Bobby's wife is a great mother. They're a great family, and we really appreciate what you guys have done. Now, on top of all that, Bobby's also on the board of directors for Soww, and he gives every day for Special Operations Wounded Warrior and all the veterans out there.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot shirts and apparel. Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWCharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Concrete Inc. Turn your concrete floor into a masterpiece. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. And Miltac Knives. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media.
We're coming out here in a morning hunt. Got Jay, got Brian. Haven't got on a hog yet, but we're sure gonna give it a try. You guys ready to go?
We'll make it happen today.
We're gonna get some.
I did say that yesterday, though.
That's okay. Make it happen every day.
That's what we do.
We do it because we make it happen.
That's right. Let's get on it.
Sticking.
Another great person I want to talk about during this hunt that I met and I've known for years. I didn't meet him at the hog hunt. Actually, I knew this man as a young seal, a young baby pup, cocky, arrogant, and just I always say a punk, and I mean that with all the respect in the world because, you know, his name is Jason Redman. He wrote the book Trident. The Trident is a book about a great American, and he wrote it about himself. Jay Redman wrote this book about himself, and you know, we always knew he was a hard charger from the day he graduated BUD/S to the day he got injured. Jay, in Iraq, he got shot in the face, literally shot in the elbow, shot in the face, in the body armor, in the helmet. He took some rounds, he took some heavies. And I remember when I was going through physical therapy and I was going through all my reconstruction surgeries on this side, and then I was having all my eye problems on the right side. I remember looking at Jay while his face was just, you know, split wide open and thinking, he's not complaining.
Mark of a man is not found in his past, but how he overcomes adversity and builds his future. You know, quitting is not an option. I had a couple of people come into the room feeling incredibly sorry for what had happened, sadness, and I looked at my wife. I couldn't talk. I just wrote down, I said, never again. You know, never again is somebody going to come into my room feeling sorry for the wounds that I've received. I don't feel sorry for myself, so I'm not going to allow other people to do it.
A man like that goes through that, takes a round right in the face, doesn't complain, and he just keeps going and going. That's the kind of guys that are out there today. And Jay went out there, it wasn't just about the hog hunt. Yeah, he got a hog, he had a good time out there, but Jay and I actually sat down and talked about it, and we had a great time doing it, and it was great to catch up with a teammate, and a guy that I've known since day one that he got into the team.
Pretty awesome experience. I know I'm definitely hooked. I'd like to do it again.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to keep going today. We're not done yet.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, brother. Hey, congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, man, this is pretty awesome. So.
You know, we got this guy, Chris Corbin. Now, Chris is another guy, double amputee, SF guy, Green Beret, hard charger. He's walking around and nobody even knew he was missing two legs that didn't already know Chris. He's a dancer, he dances. Ballroom style dancing with no legs, but he uses the prosthetics. Who knew?
Where's the ones that feel the hole? Right here, right here. 1 minute. Where's the hole? Where's the missing legs? The two leg ones. What up? Rub the gears, man. Oh yeah, very good.
But these are the guys that we get to support and meet, you know, brothers that I've actually served overseas with, went to combat with, or maybe I didn't serve with them, but I get to support them.
What's up, my man?
Good, man. Doing well.
How was it?
That was awesome.
It was quick, right?
That was pretty damn bloody, but it was pretty quick.
Well, Chris here, Army Ranger, both legs, and you know, he's out here running around like everybody else. You know, so Chris, thank you very much for showing up for Soww. We really appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me, man. That's great.
You guys are, you know, so how was this for you? How was the reaction here?
That was probably the most primitive way I could think of killing an animal. Right. That's pretty damn cool, man. I enjoyed it.
I challenge everybody out there, every military unit, take care of your own. Us in the Special Forces, we're ingrained teamwork. We're ingrained to take care of our own, and we're doing that through Soww. And if we continue doing that, I don't care what unit you're with, you take care of your own, and it'll only blossom and grow. You can do that yourselves while you're out there. If you ever need any help, call Soww. Go to sowcharity.com. We'll help you out. We're here for all veterans, but we are doing the tip of the spear, and we're taking care of our veterans out there. Now that we're at the end of this episode, I want everybody to take a moment afterwards and just think about what you just saw and what you just heard. But I want to thank all our veterans out there today serving this great nation, because we have passed that torch on to you to serve this nation. And if you're a mom, a dad, a husband, a wife, a brother or sister, or a cousin, or any relation or a friend to those who serve today, support them. Support them with open arms, because they are doing something bigger than all of us. They are sacrificing for our freedoms. They are earning America's way throughout the world. And I thank each and every one of them every day. And I will do that for the rest of my days while I'm here on this earth. And I also want to thank you, the viewer, the patriot, for taking the time to sit down and watch Reaper Outdoors. Now, if you want to learn more about this charity and others, go to reaperoutdoors.com, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Become part of Reaper Nation. This is Reaper01 with a salute to all those who serve. Out.
Closed captioning for Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. We'll see you next week on Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt.